Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breech. Just want to thank everybody out there for immediately thinking of me when my man Jack Swagger finally pulled down the United States Championship. It's been a long, hard ride, being the number one Jack Swagger fan out there. A lot of people out there give me crap for why I like this guy, but honestly, something that I saw in somebody back in ECW, and I said, this guy is gonna be something someday, and I think it came sooner than expected. I think he won the title in ECW, won the Money in the Bank, followed that up by immediately winning the World Heavyweight Championship, having a short 3 month run, and then sort of like dropping off the face of the earth, I guess you could say. When he became relevant again to the Raw roster around Money in the Bank time, I thought that he was the one guy involved in the Raw Money in the Bank that didn't have a chance at everybody else that was in there. But this is the guy that's done everything on the roster that it's been asked for him to do. He joined up with Michael Cole, was sort of a laughing stock, never got the face turn that I thought that was going to come out of it. That week after week, Cole would say something to him to sort of humiliate him, sort of like saying that no one remembered when he was champion and that his championship run didn't matter. And, with the fact that JR showed up, there was just so many chances, for them to turn him face and actually make him relevant that I actually thought he was going to win the United States Championship months ago. Maybe even around SummerSlam time, I thought it was a lock. I thought that was their way of sort of paying him back and making him look like a joke. But this guy's lost the Muppets. He's done everything that can be asked. This guy deserves where he's at. I mean, he's went out there and he's jobbed the twice in the last couple weeks in the main event on Raw. You know that this guy is somebody that people like in WWE, and I don't understand why Swagger doesn't have many fans. He's got great skill in the ring. I mean, the only time he's really fucked up all that bad is the match he had on Raw with Alex Riley, but I think you can blame that mostly on Riley. Seeing how after that match, Riley he slowly faded away from Raw, where he hasn't been on there even the last little while. So thankfully, Swagger didn't get the blame for that. But it looks horrible live, and it looks horrible on TV as well. But I'm proud of the guy. I'm real happy, and like I said, I was working, but my phone went off. I got like 15 to 20 tweets in a row. It seemed like everybody congratulating me on winning the United States title. I didn't even need to see it, and I was marking out. I was going bananas, but I'm glad that everybody knows of me as the number one Swagger fan. But I apologize that I wasn't able to make a video about it last night. But this to me is just as good as moment as him cashing in the Money in the Bank. That was something I didn't get to see live as well. I found out that from YouTube and just spoilers in general. But once I saw it, it was still a pretty cool moment. But he got to beat somebody who I think is one of the most popular wrestlers out there today. Might not have the most skill, but he got to beat Zack Ryder, who I guess you can say is slowly losing his thing. I did a couple months ago a video where I said that I thought the whole Zack Ryder train was over. He ended up winning the United States Championship, which was a really good moment, and I still did feel good for him. I was a fan for him, I guess you can say, since the beginning of the movement. As soon as he started making the videos, he got over with me, but he's gotten to the point now where it's just old and tired. Now WWE's using him in this way where they're just gonna overuse him, and I thought they were already overusing him. The whole tire changing storyline interrupting the main event of Raw with Eve is not good. I just found that pretty boring and stuff. But him getting to beat a guy like this and hopefully going into a feud with him at the Rumble, I can see them having a one-on-one match for the United States Championship. And hopefully this will be a Rumble where guys get to have one-on-one matches and as well be in there. I don't see him winning the Rumble, but it's always nice to see your guy go in there. Um, but Jack Swagger, this is his year. Let's see how high he can climb back up there. But like I said, if you work hard, you have good matches. There's always a spot for you. You're always gonna have fans out there, and this is why you pick guys like this to hold on to and just ride it on out and see how far they can go. I mean, everybody likes somebody that's laughable. My guy's, Jack Swagger, who doesn't have a whole bunch of fans. Zach, one of my buddies, he loves Ted DiBiase, who's a guy that has talent, but he doesn't have talent like his dad does. His dad was able to grab the microphone and captivate everybody in the whole audience just by his voice and his laugh and how you just bought into that $1 million man um, uh, character. And DiBiase just doesn't have that. But Zach is gonna fight for DiBiase until the end, and I respect him for that, and I respect people that like anybody else on the roster. When people first started stepping up saying they were Zack Ryder fans, people thought they were crazy. I'm sure Yoshitatsu has his fans out there somewhere. I think the Yoshitatsu is about as low as you can go on the totem pole in WB. I'm not 100% sure if he's the lowest guy or not, but even guys are jumping on this Brodus Clay bandwagon, which I don't think is all that bad. We just got to see how they use this guy. It's gonna be hard to treat him like he's a big monster coming out there in his Adidas pants and outfit and all that jazz. But we'll see how that goes. But really proud of Swagger, and thank you for everybody for thinking of me.